Hi everyone, it's Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com here in Lewis Beach, Delaware, and we're here to get a close-up look of Casio's new PX860. There has been some improvements, so it's going to be a pleasure to demonstrate today. Now, the 860 sells for $1099.99, and the product you would compare it with would be Yamaha's YDP 142. They're both the same price. So if you go to our website, we have them side by side. It's easy to compare them. Also, you can click on the image to go right to the appropriate page at Yamaha or Casio's website, so you can look at all the specs. So let's take a look at the PX860. Now, the first thing you're going to see with the 860 is this little grand style lid there. It does change the sound of the piano, and you can close it up, and we'll turn this thing on here so we can get a good sound, and we'll let you hear the beautiful piano sound. Open up your lid, you can hear it already. So beautiful piano sound. There's 3 one-touch. We're going to get a close-up of the buttons so you can see exactly how this works and how you change sounds. And of course it has USB and all that great stuff. So let's get a close-up look of how the PX860 actually works. Okay, so if you pan left a little bit here, you'll see there is the power on button, your volume control right here, and of course next to it is the recorder, start stop, song recorder, metronome, concert grand, modern grand, electric piano. So our concert grand is going to be the default when you turn it on. Modern piano is going to be a nice bright piano for doing those rock pieces. Electric piano. So you can do all your pieces like that. Also right here where the keys are, you've got your metronome tempo control, the type of beat that you want, concert play, listen, lesson, and play. Now, with these lessons that are built in with both Casio and Yamaha, that's really kind of a fluff feature that you really can't use right away if you're buying this for a beginner. It could be a year or two before you could actually utilize the music that's in there. You'd have to be a pretty good player to do that. So if you hit record, for instance, we'll hit audio recorder, song recorder. So there's 2 recorders in there. So we just hit song record, hit it again, it starts to flash, and now you're going to record. I'll push my concert grand on. We'll hit stop and just start. So you can hear it's an exact duplicate of recording, just as good as any recording studio across the US. And of course that's a MIDI recorder, so if you have it hooked up to your computer, it'll actually print the notes on the screen if you're making up your own song. An audio recorder is a music player file, so that's more like a CD. It's already converted into a CD or MP3 mode. So you have both MIDI record and audio record. Let's get out and look at the rest of the sounds and features of the Privia 860. Okay, so right here above each key, you can access your different sounds and also some features. Now to do that, you hit your function button, hold it down. So for instance, you've got electric piano 1, 2, FM electric piano, 60s electric piano, harpsichord. So I would hit function, harpsichord. Now keep in mind you do have the one-touch buttons right here. Right in this area is your reverb, which makes it sound like it's playing in a concert hall or a living room, whatever setting you want to have on it. Nice feature. Concert grand, modern grand, classic grand, mellow grand. So if we want a mellow grand, we hit function, mellow. You hear the little bleep there. Bright. And you can hear that's really bright. How about modern? Vibraphone. We'll go with strings. Now if you want to mix piano and string, hold your function, choose one of your pianos and strings at the same time, and now you've got a mixture. Want a pipe organ? Of course, jazz organ. So you can go on and on and on. Now if we look to our right a little bit, we'll just swing this camera over a little bit here. Right here is a up and down button, keys for brilliance, so you can control it separately there. Touch response, and to use the touch response, for instance, you hold your function button. Hear that 3 beep? So that's going to be different. Hold it again. There's 1. Hold it again. 1, 2, 3. Back to 1. So that's how you change your touch. And transpose. That's a great feature. I use transpose all the time. And you can play in an easy key and have it come out in a hard key. Or if you have a singer there and they sing in a different key than you learned the song in, you can just simply push the transpose. That's a great feature. I'll put on concert grand and we'll do function down. And I just hit the brilliance button, so I'm going to hit them both at the same time so I can get back. Here's another brilliance down. You can hear it. Transpose down. Transpose down again, and you can hear it changing keys. Hit function and both at the same time, and you'll be back to your regular key of C. Now the 860 comes in 2 finishes, so you have your black, or what they call brown. Actually, it's like a walnut, which is very nice, deep cherry. They used to call it brown, but now they do call it walnut, I do believe. But both cabinets are very pretty. Now, the last couple things I'll say about Casio and Yamaha, and why most people buy that product. You know, even though these are entry-level pianos, digital pianos, you can expect for those 2 brands to be around for decades. So you're not just buying something for now. If you're worried about your child losing interest down the road, I wouldn't worry about that too much, because once you expose them to it, they always come back to it. And this piano and Yamaha pianos, digital pianos, will be playing decades from now. I've seen them last as much as 30 to 40 years without ever having service calls. So this is Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com saying have a great day and keep playing.